What is going on, everyone? Platinum Beast coming at you with yet another video. Today we're going to be talking about how I was wrong on one of my recent videos where I was talking about how gold only ever goes up. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, everybody, so I recently made a video talking specifically about how I believed gold only goes up, and that's why it's a good thing to invest in. But that wasn't necessarily the truth, and that it hasn't necessarily been the case since the very beginning of time. Gold doesn't necessarily always go up in the sense that it always goes up. It, just like any other asset, is able to go significantly down in a short or long period of time. Now, honestly, the bullion dealers online are really lying to us, okay? And that's the title of this video, is how they're lying to us, but it's not quite what you think, okay? I'm not saying they're out here just trying to scam us, but they are running a business and they're trying to make the product that they're selling look as positive as possible, okay? But there's an interesting fact I want to point out to y'all, and I want y'all to be aware of. When you look at the price charts on these bullion dealer websites, and we're going to take a look at 3 of them here, you'll see that they only go back to about 1993 when it comes to gold. I could probably do the same comparison with silver and platinum, but today we're talking gold. So when you look at the charts, they go all the way back to 1993. And this is when you click on the all button, right? They allow you to see the 1-day chart, the 1-week chart, the 1-month chart, the 3-month chart, the year-to-date chart, and the all chart. But that all is very questionable, okay? Because that all only goes back to 1993. And when you take a look at the chart from 1993 to today, gold looks excellent. But that wasn't always the case, okay? Now, you can see here on your screen, I just showed that SD Bullion, ABMEX, JM Bullion, all 3 of those dealers, and I assume all the dealers do the same thing. They go back to 1993 on their charts. Now, the reason I'm talking about this today is because a lot of y'all made comments on my last video where I was talking about how gold only goes up. And so, since I thought gold only went up, I thought that based on the charts I was seeing on the online dealers, but I should have thought and looked a little closer and at a little bit more history than I originally did. Now, shout out to Money Metals Exchange, because they are actually one of the few dealers online who is actually pretty transparent. I found this chart or listing on their website, and I'll link it down below for y'all. But it takes the gold price all the way back to 1969. And so, as we can see here at 1969, it does look fairly positive for gold. You can see in 1969 it was about 40 bucks an ounce, and it just kind of goes up. But when you take a closer look at these numbers, and you look up here at the top, it shows average closing price, year open price, year high price, year low price, year close price. So it's very transparent. But when you take a look at the yearly high price, right, and we scroll down, we can see it slowly start to go down. But what is interesting is when we get all the way to 1980, we can see the price of gold reached $8.43 an ounce during the year. So if you bought right there at $8.43, how long would it take for you to get your initial investment back out? Well, in 1980, you bought at $8.43. And we go year by year, we scroll up, and it takes us all the way to 2007. So you had to wait 27 years to get your, basically just your initial investment back out. That's a very long time, and a lot of people probably passed away, unfortunately, before they ever even saw that price go back up to that all-time high, if you will, for that period of time. So this is just something I wanted to point out to y'all and showcase for y'all, because yes, gold does look very promising, and yes, it has a proven history of doing very well in a lot of different markets, but it doesn't always go up. I was wrong, and I wanted to make this video describing how I was wrong and also how the online bullion dealers are kind of being a little misleading, if I'm being honest. Now, it's not a major deal. It's not like the dealers are saying, buy now, because it's only going to go higher, right? They might use that type of marketing tactic, and I do get those emails all the time that spot price is on the move, you need to buy. But this is not one of those instances where they're just outright trying to sell you on something. This is just them trying to make their product look better, which I can't really blame them for. It is what it is. That's probably how I would do business as well, so I can't really blame them. But y'all need to be aware of that fact that gold doesn't necessarily go up all the time. So what are we looking at right now? Close to $2,400 gold. What if it goes way down, like half that price, like it did when it hit $840? Well, you'd be looking at about $1,200 gold, and how long would you have to wait? Would you have to wait 27 years for it to go back up? I don't know. I'm not saying this is going to happen, y'all. I'm not. That's not even what I truly believe personally. But it is a possibility, right? And so with any asset that you're looking to invest your money into, do your due diligence, carefully consider all the risks and things like that, and make your decision based upon what you think is best, right? Always diversify. I tell people all the time, platinum, gold, silver, stocks. Some people are into crypto. All that stuff is good, but make sure you're covered and make sure you know that any asset class, even gold, can go down, okay? It doesn't only go up. And honestly, that video I made didn't do so well, and that's probably because a lot of people disagreed and were kind enough to just skip it rather than posting a rude comment. Shout out to y'all, and especially Coins A to Z, for just being so kind in your response. I love when y'all dissent in your views and your opinions, and they're different from mine, and y'all are able to express those in a polite and reasonable and respectful manner. That is what this community really needs. A lot of is just people respecting one another, even if we disagree. So thanks y'all for that. And that's what I have for y'all today. Gold does not only go up. It looks that way, it appears that way, and sometimes it feels that way, but possibly it could not end up that way, right? Lots of different things can vary. Lots of different things can happen in the world and in the economies and stuff like that. So always be prepared no matter what. So that's what I have for y'all today. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out. Really helps out the channel a whole bunch. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can always stay up to date with future updates on the Platinum Beast channel, and hit the bell so you can be notified when I post videos or go live and things like that. With all that being said, until next time, we'll see y'all.